The private home of Margarita and Heinrich Himmler was in Gmund am Tegernsee in Bavaria. Gmund was liberated at the beginning of May 1945 by the 3rd US Army. The Himmler family had been living at the house Lindenvogt since 1934. Marga and Gudrun, the daughter, had fled at the end of April 1945 as the Americans pushed towards Munich. US soldiers ransacked the big house, taking anything they could as souvenirs. It was probably the Americans who opened the safe and helped themselves to the contents. It's possible, of course, that they got help from one of Himmler's employees who was still living on the sprawling grounds. As two soldiers left the house with their booty, they met an American intelligence officer who had heard of the discovery of Himmler's estate. By order of the Supreme Allied Commander, Dwight D. Eisenhower, it was amongst his duties to obtain evidence for the planned criminal trials against the leadership of the Nazi regime. So he tried to persuade the two soldiers to hand over the material, or at least to sell it to him. He successfully convinced only one of the GIs and received 6 notebooks containing the Himmler diaries from the years 1914 to 1924. The officer noted that these documents contained nothing useful for the forthcoming trial. Little is known about what happened to the second soldier's material after he took it with him. It probably included parts of Marga Himmler's private diary, her National Socialist German Workers' Party membership book, an album with photos of their baby daughter Gudrun, handwritten recipe book, household books, numerous private photos and negatives of Heinrich's letters to his wife for over the years 1927-1933 and 1939 to 1945. Some of this could have been the material which turned up in 2011 and was published in the German press 3 years later. Now, if you'd like to know more about the personal life of Heinrich Himmler, then click on the attached video. For more about his crimes and the Holocaust, subscribe to my channel.